so I can edit the monetization and stuff. Pre-live, baby. Now I'll just go into the studio. Hey guys, we are pre-live. I'm just getting everything set up for us here. Won't take long. Just gotta turn the monetization on.
Mud Runner. Visit channel. It is Shawn. I cannot see nothing.
All right, and we are thought process done. No. All right, we're good. All right, as soon as I click save, we'll be ready to go live. Done. All right, 3, 2, 1. We're live. Are we live?
My favorite streamer's live. Discord, dang it. What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's happening?
I see us.
You see us?
Yes.
Sick. We are live then. Hey, welcome everybody to Thought Process. I am your host, Shawn Wayne.
Tic-tacky live too.
Oh, we're not TikToky live today. And then
we'll try this one.
Your host over here in this camera, Dylan Hall. Hello, Dylan.
Hi.
How are you on this fine evening?
It's really cold outside.
It's very cold. It's cold in here too, ain't it?
I'm not too bad. I got my thick jacket on. Prepared. I've been working in the cold, so.
I don't have the, unfortunately, I don't have my space heater in here to warm this place up, so that is my bad. But this is our first live. So
on the YouTube.
On the YouTubes.
Done the tack talk.
Yep. We were doing, oh my goodness, I'm about to mute Corey and them, brother. But this is our first, huh?
Is he spamming?
No, he's on
Let me ban you.
He's messaging me on we have a group chat because we play this. Yeah. We have this game, you know, that we play. It's like an Army World War II game or whatever.
Yeah.
So we have this little game we play, and they decided to swap sides. They decided to go to the USA instead of Europe because Europe's too hard. So they decided to swap. Now they're like spamming me. They're like, "Hey, we need we need on here. Randall, where is Kirk? Kirk couldn't make it this go around." So we had a bit of a cancellation, but it's okay. It's completely okay. We have a bit of cancellations all the time. So we are on, we're doing a podcast, you know, with just me and Dylan, which is great, right?
Just the two of us.
The two of us.
Because that totally took away all our talking points. Just the two of us. That's why we're live on YouTube.
It really did take away our talking points. Which sucks because we had a bunch, but it's okay. We are live,
and we're winging it.
Just like we always do. Is
that a new hat?
It is. No, it's not. I got it in New York.
New York.
It's a really. I don't wear it a lot, or I did wear it a lot. But I don't wear it a lot now. But yeah, I got it. I got it when I was in New York. I love New York. Anybody else love New York?
New York City. I don't know. I've never been.
It's so good. It's so fun.
Maybe I can go eventually.
Me and you should go. Me and Josh went, and we had the time of our lives there. It was just me and Josh. The last time we went with the family, like the whole family. And we saved money for this one, so we were able to buy like a really nice hotel that like overlooked every, you know, it was really nice. And so we had a good time. We had a family good time. Last time me and Josh went, we didn't have any money, but we were just like winging the city because it was like $20 to, you know, ride the train from where we were staying because we were staying like pretty far away. So it was like $20, rode to the city, got out at Grand Central Station. I guess that's what you call it. Super beautiful. Got out and ran around there, and then just started walking the city. Literally, we walked the entire city. because we couldn't afford Uber.
Yeah.
But it was really fun, and we took Subway a couple times, which was kind of scary because there are you get in those situations when you're on the Subway and or you see the situations when you're on Subway on like TikTok and stuff like that.
You always hear about it being pretty rough up there, but it's probably in the more rural areas.
Yeah, we didn't
in the
experience
main sections. They probably keep that clean up for tourists and stuff like that.
We didn't experience anything bad, honestly, when we were there. What happened though to me is Josh's brother was leading us, and then Josh was behind him, and then I was behind Josh, and we were getting kind of scattered because we'd walked miles, right? We'd been walking. So I was like kind of slowing up, and I was sitting there walking. I turned and looked behind me, and there was a guy walking like this. He was like, and I was like, "Is that a zombie?
Walking Dead."
So I like turned around, and I was like,
my chance.
So I turned around again, and I looked, and that guy was like, and he's like walking up to me, and I was like, so I like took off and caught up with Josh and them, and they were like, "Why are you running?" Because I run past them. They're like, "Why are you running?" I was like, "I don't know." Run by, and then I guess the guy had turned off. Maybe I was just seeing stuff. I don't know, but the guy like turned off
that New York air.
Yeah. It smells like sewer and lettuce, but the tobacco kind.
Oh,
the tobacco lettuce.
Old left-hand cigarette.
Really? Yeah.
Some of the Bob Marley.
Yes, sir. Some of that Bob Marley.
That's odd. You wouldn't think New York City to be like that.
Live on YouTube with Thought Process. Sorry, I was trying to share the channel. Just trying to share it on everything. Process. What we got going on? Oh, man, I should have copied that. It's whatever. It's no biggie. But, yeah. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate you. Santi? Is that how you say it?
Santa?
Santi?
Santa's following us?
I don't think so.
It's kind of his off season now, so.
Oh, goodness. But yeah, we're here to address that, and I'm just kidding. Address the allegations. Hey, thanks. It automatically went live on TikTok or on my Discord. That's pretty cool. I didn't know to do that. It automatically showed that he said, "Hey, Kirk." I thought he said, "Where's Kirk?"
No, he said, "Hey, Kirk."
Whoops, my bad. Thank you guys for joining us today. It was a bit of a rough start. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't a rough start. We was just talking. We was just jambling. I'm Shawn. I'm your host. And there's Dylan. He's the co-host of Thought Process. And, yeah, we're here to let you guys know what happened during the Subathon. Here to address everything properly, I guess. Properly address everything.
Not much sleep was had.
Yeah, not much at all. I had like probably 30 minutes, so that was pretty great. So getting the idea came from us watching other people do subathons. So that's like Casanet. He did like a 30-day, like a full 30-day. What do you call it? Subathon, Dylan?
Yeah. Sorry,
I don't know why I lost my thought process there. But yeah, he done a 30-day subathon, which was really awesome. Like, dude, that's crazy. 30 days, a subathon. But yeah, I got the idea from that sort of stuff. So it's not an original idea. I just thought it would be really cool for us to try it because we're a very small YouTube channel when we're growing fast. But we're a very small YouTube channel. Me and Dylan have no business in doing that kind of stuff. Am I correct on that?
Then we broke the 12,000 barrier, though, there.
Yeah, we did. We broke 12,000 followers or subscribers on my YouTube channel, which is super good. We're at 12,044 right now, or probably a little more if I had to guess. But yeah, we did really really well.
Got a couple of thousand out of it.
Yeah, we did. Well,
maybe a couple hundred.
Yeah, because we started off as sorry, my phone's like being stupid. We started off at 11,006 or 11,000. I can't remember if it was 11,006 or 11,003. I can't remember. So
I don't know.
So, well, anyway,
I'm just here for the content. I'll crunch the numbers. I'll look every day, kind of check and see where we're at, but that's about it.
Yeah. So I set a thing where I was like, hey, let's break my record for. I was thinking let's break my record for live streaming, and so my longest live stream ever was 8 hours. I tried to do a subathon on Kick, and I thought Kick was going to be a really cool platform to break away from YouTube and just do like a bunch of crazy stuff on there. Turns out it was not, but it was a good experience, and I learned from it. And we did do an 8-hour subathon on there, which was really fun. I wish we'd have done it on my YouTube channel because I feel like it would have been a lot better on YouTube. But live and learn. So we did learn. We tried to do this subathon on YouTube, and I brought Dylan into this. Dylan got dragged into this. I would like to think. What do you think about it?
I did not agree to nothing. I was forced.
He was definitely forced.
I was kidnapped.
So what did you think about the whole process of going into that? When I came to you with an idea of like, hey, I've got an idea for you to check out, and then I laid it on the table. What was your thoughts behind that?
I thought it was going to be chaos.
Like, when you mean chaos, because you said that before, you was like, this will be chaos. Like, what do you mean by that?
Like, I don't know. Figured it would not have a structure and it'd just be kind of chaotic. I didn't know how it would turn out.
It didn't have a structure at all.
Exactly.
So
I'm not good at setting up plans and organizing stuff and being creative, and I could be involved with it, but I'm not gonna be the most creative part of it.
So we had some sort of idea when we went into it. We were thinking about working on some stuff. And look, and like I said, we learned from this subathon. So I'm trying to think how to word this.
Where we failed was learning experience.
Yes. So we've never done this before. So once you have to try it. You know what I mean? You have to jump in. Like, you're not going to learn from the experience unless you do the experience. So this was a learning experience. We jumped in. We were like, we can do this. We can do this subathon. I set a record. So this is where the first thing failed. Me not understanding time. So I was like, let's go from Friday at 8 o'clock at night till Sunday at 8 o'clock at night. I said, that's a good crisp 36 hours. And it's actually 48. Am I correct? It's like 48.
Yeah, he's off by 12.
Yeah. So I was like, we didn't realize this until nobody corrected me or anything. But I never told anybody the ending time. I just said we're going to do a 36-hour live stream. In my head, we was going to end Sunday night. So going into it, I was like, oh, yeah, we're going, like, I think it was either you or Josh. We were sitting there talking during the subathon, and I was like, yeah, it'll be like, 9 or 8 o'clock Sunday night. And he was like, that's not 36 hours.
The math ain't mathin'.
Yeah, and I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, you said 36 hours, that's 9 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. And I was like, okay, my bad. And then everybody was kind of relieved, there, because it was like, oh, we don't have to go
quite that long.
Like, we could cut this off Sunday morning and be all right. And I was like, you know what? That does sound pretty good.
I don't think we really accounted for being most of the day Friday working and then starting at 8 o'clock at night on that day also. So then you got to kind of factor in another 12 hours worth of day that we had at work and before we started it. So that kind of was tough too.
Yeah, dude, it was very much, I don't know. It was hard. It was very hard because I got home and I was like, you know what? I'm going to eat supper, clear my head. We're not starting till 8. I can start at 6. I can start at 6 and build everything into the shop from 6 to 7, and then everybody get here about 7, and then they can help me finish up at 8. And so I was like, I'm good. So I ate supper till about 7,
Yeah.
7:30, and it's all fell from there because like we were an hour late starting because we were in there like putting my computer together. Dylan got there, he's like helping me carry stuff out, and then started setting up like the internet and stuff. So it was rolling around 9 o'clock before we started. I think right there at 9
Yeah, I
o'clock.
did the same thing. I went home, took a shower, hung out with my kids, and ate. Then I headed out your way, and Renly didn't want me to leave. She's like, "Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave." It's like, I got on. And Winter was the same way. She didn't want me to leave. I'm like, I'm just going for like 2 nights.
Yeah.
It's not that big a deal. It's just like I'm going to work. Like you'll be able to see me on the
Yeah.
TV. And then like got to your house, and it was like I got your house at like 8, like right at 8.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
get here and We'll be ready to start. And like
No,
nothing was
not a
set up.
chance.
They had the heater, little space heater going in there, and that was about all we had. We didn't account for it being below freezing.
Oh yeah, that was so hard.
The
'cause
days
it
and
was
nights
so cold. I should have
was
put this.
unplanned.
Yeah, I should have put the space heater inside the shop before we got started and let it heat up all day long. We were fighting the cold the entire time until Travis brought us that blower heater that like heated the shop up in like 2 seconds.
It's a monster machine outside.
Yeah. So yeah. Oh yeah. There's a vehicle driving around outside. But yeah, dude, it took forever to heat that. Like we were battling the cold the entire time. It was so cold, and like because we were just standing there over the top of the heaters, just like trying to warm up and stuff. But
And then by the time Travis brought it, it was already the end.
yeah,
It all fell apart.
yeah,
We heated it up, and I heated it up one more time after he left, and like y'all were gonna lay down, so I got heated up real good before y'all laid down, and then that's when everything went offline. So
yeah.
so much for the heater.
Yeah. So we were sitting there, and the reason that the stream went off is because I downloaded a thing called Camera Hub, and when your cameras don't work, Camera Hub will find the camera that's not working and fix it, and that was the whole deal there. So I downloaded Camera Hub to do that, and then we realized it wasn't plugged in. So plugged in, camera worked, bam, perfect. So turned Camera Hub off, started OBS, everything's working properly, got the cameras all working, everything is good to go, right? And so periodically throughout the 3 day or the 2 days or whatever that we were streaming, we would see the RAM spike up to 100%. And so we were like sitting there like, why? I have 64 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. What is going on? So we're sitting there like trying to check it out, and it was like Google Chrome's at the top. And I was like, I don't seem right because it's only using like 3 megabytes or 3,000 megabytes or something like that. Like, why? I don't understand. And like me being sleep deprived and not understanding and like looking at stuff, it was like Camera Hub was 54,000. It was gigabytes or megabytes of RAM was at the top under Google Chrome for some odd reason. So I was like, I just couldn't figure it out. I thought it was Google Chrome, so I'd close Google Chrome and everything would be normal. And I was like, okay, we're good. So yeah, we were like, we just didn't understand it. It went away, so we were like, okay, we're good. So we'll just continue on. So that night we seen the RAM spike, and Dylan said, it looks like it froze. And we jumped up, and the computer restarted as soon as I stood up. So that's why they blew the whole thing up. So that's why.
Guess we're done.
Yep. I think everybody was kind of relieved at that point too. Like the computer restarted, and I was sitting there like trying to figure out what happened, trying to read the crash logs and stuff like that. And everybody was just kind of like,
Yeah.
it like
We're on
please
like
please don't start it back up.
42 hours and 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah. So we were all just sitting there like, all right, I think we can call it. Like it was good. We went 25 hours and 26 minutes. That's more than I've ever streamed ever. That's like my whole streaming career in one.
Because we really didn't have any content planned for the next morning either.
Yeah.
To finish it off, and I was doing pretty good rolling though. I had like 20 people on there at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
I was ready to chat. I was wired up. Josh was bringing me the coffee. We'll start chatting, and he'd come in with the coffee, and then that's when everything crashed. I'm like, dang it.
Yeah.
I was ready to have a good talk with everybody.
So yeah,
let y'all sleep and get caught up on rest so y'all can be fired up for in the morning. And
oh yeah, that's right. You were gonna take first shift.
Yeah.
And me and Josh were gonna sleep.
But then the chat picked up. We had like 4 or 5 new people just popped into chat, and we was up to like 20, and they started chatting with us, and y'all was gonna sleep. I was like, well, I'll stay up and chat, and it started rolling. And then Josh went to go get coffee, and then he decided he's gonna stay up and do some corn glizzy gobbling, and I guess get some more sub money.
Yeah.
Or super chats going, and then everything crashed.
Dude, that was I
was disappointed at that point, but I was happy to call it and go home and go to sleep.
Yeah, I
see
think
my kids.
I think everybody was.
Because Josh and Oakley and all y'all got to see your kids. You know, they left and they was with their kids, and you was with your kids most of the time. You know, in and out, and his kids were there, and I was just, you know, I had to call my kids and talk to them.
Yeah,
my wife. So I was glad to go home.
Yeah, it was. I could tell that it was a 100% could tell that, you know, it was time to call it, because it was very very stressful.
Yeah, because I was committed. I was like, I'm just gonna. I felt okay. You know, I wasn't that tired. You know, that I guess that monster coffee was kicking in. So I was like, I'm gonna stay awake as long as I can and let y'all sleep. You know, 4 or 5 hours. I was like, I'll just stay awake. And then once y'all wake up, y'all be ready to finish it off in the morning until about 9. I was like, I'll just go home. You know, I'll just go home and call it. You know, and then I'll let y'all finish it off, because you'll have Josh there with you. And it's like, I'll get home and get some rest. You know, and that was my game plan, at least. If y'all didn't, you know, if y'all got back up, and I was like, well, I'll sleep and I'll stay till 9 if, you know, I do stay. But that was my game plan anyway. It's like, I'll keep it running. I'll keep chat going. I'll keep everybody occupied and let y'all sleep. And then once you wake up to take over, I can just head out and y'all can finish it up, because there wasn't much more left of it, you know, in the morning time. And it was so cold anyways.
Gosh, it was so cold. It was right there at the end, though. It was very warm because of that heater. But
going.
Dude, it'd been so cold the first couple days, like the first 2 days or whatever. It was so cold. But
that's about how it is in the shop now where I'm working. So nice, cold. Same heaters, but it don't. There's a couple of spots that need a little filling on the insulation, and it's such a big open space. It's like hard to keep it warm.
Yeah, this is a massive shop too. Hey, you guys, don't forget to hit that like button. It helps push us up in the ranks. We appreciate you so much for being here live and what did I say? Live in the flesh or whatever. Thank you guys for being here so much. We couldn't do this skit without you, obviously, but we wanted to try a live, and so now that's why we're here. But going into the subathon, we didn't understand like what we were going to do. We didn't know. We didn't plan anything. Like, we planned a couple things that we didn't do, obviously. We thought we were going to work on a bunch of stuff. That night, we fixed everything in the shop. And
I shouldn't have been there.
We fixed everything in the shop, which was really fun.
Except for one ruckus. It was trying to save out on that one.
Yeah, we was trying to save out on it, which all we had to do was dump the fuel and then, you know.
It'd probably be fine.
But
after all the gas from the four-wheeler, I was over the gas stuff.
Yeah, and so there were a couple things that we had done. It was really, you know, it was really fun. That first night was really fun. It was
skateboarding stuff.
I
hadn't skateboarded in forever.
I haven't either, and it hurt my legs, dude.
I felt okay.
I did not.
It really didn't bother me.
The inside of my, you know where your kneecaps are, and like right here on the inside of your mouth, that bone, or not bone, that whatever you call it, muscle was tight, brother. I was trying to lift my leg up or whatever, and it was tight.
Yeah, I was surprised I could still skate some.
Yeah, I don't remember if I ever landed any tricks. Dude, Corey is blowing my phone up,
Corey,
bro.
stop it.
Corey and everybody.
I don't do group chats. If someone starts a group chat, it's going to be silenced on my phone. And I'll look at it when I want to look at it. I cannot stand it. When it starts chaining like that, that's like, I can't do one of my things. Like, I usually don't get fired about much, but repetition will get underneath my skin. Even with my kids, I got to have some patience with them and stuff. But like repetition, I can't do it.
Yeah,
it just messes with me so much.
All
my group chat, even like with my dad and my brother and my parents, and like family group chats, and my wife's family's got a group chat that I'm in, and I'm just all of them silenced. Like, did you see that group chat? No, I didn't. I'll have to go back and look, because I can't do
mute,
group chats.
brother.
Yeah. If you want to talk to me or say something, just call me.
Yeah.
I can handle a little bit of texting if I can. But like when I'm at work and stuff, and it's just constantly going off, and like mentally you're like, I need to look at it to make sure it's not something important. But then it's like never, like, you know, look at this food I'm eating. I'm like, why? Why is this in here?
Yeah. K-Buck, what is the quote of the day? Be positive. Your life will change in a positive way. Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Wear thick socks.
Good.
It's really cold outside.
Yeah, right now, yeah. I bet it's 40 foot in snow up there for them.
Where's he at?
Pennsylvania,
Pennsylvania.
I think, right? I think he's up there. I can't remember. But yeah, going into the subathon, we had no idea what we were going to do. We had a couple things planned. We fixed everything the first night. So like that first night we laid down, W quote, appreciate it. Getting everything set up and started and whatnot. It was very, I want to say it was like we had no idea. So understanding what happened. And I did say about a month out we was going to do another one. It was a little over a month out we're going to do another one. I made enough money on this subathon to where I could buy a few things for the next one, and just overall equipment for the the YouTube channel itself. We could use it doing anything really, but I made enough money on that subathon to where we could buy a wireless microphone setup with lavalier mics and body packs, and so that's really awesome. I
be able
made
to
it
hear your farts.
Yeah, well, it'll be up here, so it won't be in your butt crack.
Loud words. What if I stick it?
We get like a foot of snow. If we get like an inch of snow,
it's disaster.
It's
time.
a disaster time. Yeah,
They're saying
everybody's like tries to go out.
6 inches Friday.
That's a pretty good bit, yeah.
So that for here, that's pretty scary.
It's
but
pretty big. It's a pretty good bit. I thought,
I'll just drive my truck that day. If I even get out, I might just stay home.
Yo, Graham, what's up? If you need me to come get you, let me know. If I can make it.
Well, I got my truck and the
You think I
Sequoia.
can- think
I mean,
we
they're
can-
both four-wheel drive.
Oh yeah.
So they're just kind of heavy.
I'm only
on the
worried
heavier
about.
side.
I'm only worried about the mountain. Going up the mountain.
Yeah, that's the only problem with like where I'm at. I have to go down the mountain, like pretty much anywhere I'm at.
Yeah.
Go down the mountain, and then also bridges any other direction I go. Because if I go the back way, through 222, there's like 3 bridges. So
Yeah.
but they'll probably get prepared. Since it's already cold, I'm sure they'll sand the bridges and stuff
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Because
But
they know how much.
I think that's what cuts a lot apart from like more of the snowy areas is we got a lot of hills.
Yeah. They know. How bad it gets around here, so I'm sure they're out there like throwing salt around or whatever they do. But yeah. Going into, I said the subathon is going to be about a month out, or a little over a month out because we got an event to go to.
Birthday's coming up.
Yeah, my birthday's coming up right before the subathon as well, and so right before the subathon is going to be an airsoft event that I'm going to. So I want to make sure. How we doing, fellas? We're doing really good. I want to make sure I plan it right. So we got the wireless setup. I haven't bought one yet because there's several different prices on this, but I'm looking at a wireless setup for our cameras, which would be really cool. So we could throw like a GoPro up, put the wireless setup on the GoPro,
Have
run
Oakley's grill cam.
Exactly. Run it into the switcher, and then we can have that point of view. So like if we go out and ride scooters and stuff and mess around outside of the garage, which would be a lot funner too than just being stuck in the garage the entire time, because that's what we're doing right now.
But it's so cold.
It was.
I wouldn't want to be outside anyways.
Hopefully it'll
Except
be
for
a
over the
little
grill.
warm. Hopefully it'll be a little warmer, when it comes to that.
Surely.
But yeah, surely. So we'll get over because it'll be like after February or something like that, right?
Be around my birthday probably.
Yeah. So we'll be able to do that. Dylan will be able to throw a GoPro on his head, and we'll be able to go out there and ride, play around, crash the ruckuses and stuff like that. It'll be really fun. So, and we'll be able to get that point of view. So we're trying to do our subathon, but we're trying to do it different. We're trying to make it very, very entertaining on our, what do you call it? Our perspective of a subathon. We're trying to bring that to the world. we know we can do it now. We want to do it, so we want to try.
Yeah.
We want to at least stick our foot in the door, because if this, let's say we do this and it becomes a thing. I mean, we started that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like a quarterly thing or something.
We may not be as big as Castanet and all them in Subathon and they're doing their Subathons and getting, all that they do, but at least we could, try it on this level of of a YouTube channel. Maybe we could try it and see what we can do. So I think and the way we want to do it and like how different we want to do it, I think it'd be really awesome. Need to know the exact date if possible. We're working on the we're definitely working on
no ETA.
Yeah, we're no ETA just yet, but we are gonna make it happen. That's nothing for here. We don't sweat until it's like 2 feet.
Yeah. They have an infrastructure for snow. We don't.
Yeah.
We just like freak out for snow.
If you got a snow
and ice and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, pull someone on a scooter. That'd be really cool. That scooter probably wouldn't move. You know what I mean? We tried to pull stuff on a dirt bike before, and dirt bike wouldn't leave the shop.
Yeah.
When it snowed at your house that one time,
which I don't think
years ago.
What JR says is bad. I bring it down to 24. Just kind of keep it at a 24. 'Cause that was a good little stretch.
Bring it back. So I thought about that too. So 24 hours.
When it warms up, I think you could do it longer, especially during the summer.
Yeah.
Like when we can take some time off.
Yeah.
Maybe do it like during the week. So like we could start in the morning and kind of be more structured where everyone can be there. And I think we could do a longer one.
I think so. I think this would be a good plan.
But I think
so.
Doing the simultaneous, like quarterly, like a 24.
Yeah. So we do it. Let's say we do a 24-hour subathon, right?
Yeah.
And so every sub we get after, like, let's say 10 hours, every sub we get is an hour added on to the subathon. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, that would work too.
That would be pretty cool.
Push for the subs themselves.
That would, or not subs,
or donos.
Yeah, members.
Yeah.
So if you join the channel membership, every membership, we'll put it at like $4.99. Every $4.99 membership equals as a hour added to the subathon. I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
I have to have a week notice minimum. We're gonna be. It's gonna be like
brainstorming.
Yeah, we're just brainstorming. It'll be a full like month. Like I'll give you guys, like we are having one a little over a month, but I will give you guys like a 3 week, because I still got to order all this stuff. I ordered the wireless setup or whatever, the wireless microphone setup. So I've got to order everything else, and so whenever that comes in, then I'll know like, hey, we're ready for the next subathon. So then I could put a date on it. But I'm not putting a date on it just yet. I just know we're a little over a month out before it happens. But I will let everybody know, like, a for sure date. I will make sure it works with all of our schedules, mine, Dylan's, and Josh's, and whoever else wants to be a part of the subathon.
Yeah.
After all of the AdSense is calculated, I think I'm going to have enough to buy a switcher, like a really good switcher. So I'm just waiting on all that to calculate so I can get it. And if I do have enough, I've got a guy that will run the switcher for like $100 a day. So maybe we can get him come out there and run the switcher, so we're not running back and forth and swapping and stuff like that. So
yeah, and we could grow it as we.
Yeah, exactly.
Each one we do, and the more we make, with the more content we could reinvest.
Absolutely.
So we could do like a
because that's what we're doing
one or something. Just go out in the woods and
that would be
have the
interesting.
ruckuses and camp.
That
Find a pop-up camper or something.
Yeah, that would be so
have
interesting.
Have a camper stream.
Start at like 11 a.m. and end at 11 a.m. the next day. So we had thought about that, but I mean we could do that on a Saturday.
Yeah.
If we wanted to, I think that would be pretty easy to do.
Or even like a Friday. I mean,
yeah.
Take off on a Friday and start it, then roll into a Saturday, and then if we get more subs, we can keep pushing it out later Saturday night to the night, and then
See, that's what I was thinking. Start Friday night like at 8 o'clock, and then
so we're not like taking the whole weekend away.
Yeah, and then so let's say we're gonna run it till Saturday night 8 o'clock. It's 24 hours, And then like after the 10-hour mark, every sub equals an extra hour. So say we got like 5 subs, there's 5 more hours added on to, you know, and it rolls into the nighttime. And I'm sure it'll keep going, you know what I mean? I'm sure it'll keep going, and like the subs will just get bigger and bigger and bigger. It would be a really tough situation if it rolled into Monday. That's the only thing I'd be afraid of. If it rolled into a Monday and we're like, oh man, guys, we got to go to work. That's when I'm like,
I mean, we could add it to like the next one or
Subathon.
something. Yeah, add it on.
Because then I would have to be like, guys, if you don't want us to go to work, we got to have this many members.
Yeah.
Like if you guys can give us this many members, we'll stay and do the live stream or whatever. That would be the only way we could do something like that. But it would have to be very entertaining for us to do that.
Yeah, we could prepare if it does start to get to that point. You know, with each one, we can prepare more for. Maybe more time off or something like that.
RL work stream. If I could take the stream with me, I totally would. But at the moment,
I could if we had some power.
Internet. At the moment, I don't have like a. What do you say?
I wish I could at my last job. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
But
I don't think they would allow you to do that because all the secret stuff they was doing.
They didn't like taking pictures or nothing, so
that's what I thought.
But it would have been good content.
Yeah, 100% it would.
Been fun, but
yeah. So so I guess to take it out, take the stream with me, I need a very powerful laptop, right? Very powerful laptop. I would need a mobile router, which I have, but it's just not as great as I thought it was going to be. Starlink would be a good one.
Yeah.
It gets Starlink. This is how we'd make that mobile. Starlink, a portable generator to plug all this stuff up into, and a very powerful laptop. Boom. We could do it 100%.
Or if we had like a pop-up camper, we just put a whole desktop in there.
Yeah, and just ride around in the pop-up camp. That's not a bad idea, honestly. Like have the whole mobile station in there. We have wireless transmitters, right, on all the cameras, so we can get in and out and do whatever we want. And then we got the switcher inside, so the guy's like comfortable in there swapping
John's
cameras.
Gonna be on Marketplace this week.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be like, dude,
oh god, he's gonna buy like 3 of them.
Subathon camper, here we go.
Sale.
Do you imagine if it blew up that much, where we were like actually like thinking about doing stuff like that? That would be sick. Just imagine that. That would be crazy if it just kept going and going and going on to because people are becoming members. I wish one day I could be like, you know, this is like, I wish this was a niche that took off and that we could do, you know. I just want to make content. I just want to make content forever. I want to do that so bad. And so I think it would be a really cool thing if something like this took off and me and Dylan were able to like build these subathons and do these like 24-hour subathons every month or something. Man, imagine doing like a 30-day. Just so we listen. Hear me out. Hear me out.
Time.
Hear me out.
If we made a lot of money,
it would be really nice. So hear me out. Hear me out.
I'm listening.
We rent a massive house, right? We rig it up with cameras. Big old switcher. This same thing Casanet done. And we do a 30-day subathon where we get all our friends to come and do stuff to entertain chat while like we take shifts and sleep and cook in front of camera, and we just live with each other for 30 days. That would be insane.
We'll probably get one on the lake around here.
Yeah, that'd be really nice. But the problem is we wouldn't be able to like go too far out because you can only go like with the wireless transmitters I was looking at, it's like 800 feet is about as far as you can go out. And you're going to start cutting signal around 600 feet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's not going to go the full 800 feet. So
yeah, maybe
an airsoft stream with no problem. Unfortunately, airsoft gets a bad rep on YouTube. And
wonder why.
Yeah. So
pew pew.
Definitely can't do an airsoft stream because YouTube will ban us. And that is not a joke. Cody was building an airsoft. You know, I can't, because if I say I'll get demonetized. But he was
Arena?
he was building an airsoft toy.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And anyway, he was building an airsoft toy, and his live stream got banned because of it, and he's not able to go live on YouTube anymore.
Dun, dun, dun.
He may be able to go live because that was a while back, so he may be able to. His suspension's probably over by now, but he was not able to go live on TikTok anymore after that. Or not TikTok, YouTube after that. So
Gotten soft.
yeah, they did.
On the airsoft.
That's lame. It totally is. And then Nick, he's Airsoft Nick. He does the YouTube stuff as well. He's pretty successful at it. His channel's over 1,000 subscribers. He's doing really well with it. But he does have those videos that do get like either demonetized or shadow banned for instance because of that reason. So
Stop going for those headshots.
yeah, he really does. He's like, I don't mean to. Like, brother, you're aiming. Like, what do you mean you don't mean to?
The crosshairs.
So glad I'm never on the opposite team of Nick. So every time we buy tickets, we buy the same tickets because I am not getting shot by Nick. 100%.
He'd pick you out on purpose.
100% he was. He's done it before.
This.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for chatting, by the way. Like I said, it does help. If you guys like the stream and chat in the chat, it helps push us. And when we're live, it helps push us up in the ranks and stuff. So we really do appreciate you guys doing that.
I need to play airsoft with y'all one time.
You should. I'll let you use one of my guns. I have some really good ones. I just said it on stream.
Yeah.
I've got some good stuff.
Getting banned.
Yep, 100%.
My toy.
Now I'm worried. my toy stuff. I've got I've got some really good ones. I got a Vector.
I got some really good toys.
Old
I turn red.
Old UPS truck or a bread truck. Tracer 2025.
That stream station.
That would be lit. You could go anywhere. If we had Starlink and like Dylan said, a camper, some sort of camper, we could stream anywhere. That'd be nice. That'd be so cool. We're throwing all our ideas out on
and
the
golf. You could play golf with you.
Yes, dude. Golf would be so fun. Because I play golf all the time. That would be so fun to play golf in live stream. You got to come with me one time.
Eventually.
You got to.
Film it. First time back playing golf.
Yeah, exactly.
Many moons.
We'll go one of these weekends before I go to this airsoft event.
It.
Yeah, we'll go one of these weekends and we'll film it. It'd be really cool. Maybe I can.
Last time I went, I got chased by them ugly-looking gooses.
Did you?
Couldn't get across the bridge to where my ball was. They just chased me.
What kind of toys? Drunk golf?
No, negatory.
So we played this tournament right at work, and I'm pretty good at golf. I've played golf for a while now, and I've gotten pretty good. And my boss and Lyndon and Corey play all the time, not 24/7, but you get the idea. They play all the time, and they could be like kind of
competitive.
And yeah, they're really competitive. They could be amateurs. They're really really good. Like they're shooting birdies. Like that's how good they are. And so we played this tournament, and I come in fourth place out of I think it was like 10 people, and it was like Clinton, Lyndon, Corey, and me. Like that's how like I wasn't playing all the time, but I'd come up on fourth place on them. And the first game that we played, my buddy Brandon was like, I'm gonna get sauced up. You wanna get sauced up? I was like, yeah, brother, I'm getting sauced up. So we're both out there just like falling out the carts, swinging one-handed. This is a tournament, brother. We're swinging one-handed, just being goofy, bro. And we're like cruising around on the golf carts, and we're like high-fiving each other going by, slapping beer cans and chugging them. And then like the second round comes around, and I come back, and I had my thing of beer that I was going to drink again. And they were like, Shawn, you really need your like last place out of this. I was like, I'm going to put this beer up. Put the beer up. And they were like, if you want to win this tournament, you need to like, play. So I did. I played for the rest of the time and got all the way up to 4th place. I was like, man, imagine if I hadn't trashed that first round. You know, I'd have probably been, because I wasn't far behind Corey. I'll tell you that. I wasn't, but like 30 something.
But he was sweating it. See you coming up, slowly, gradually climbing.
Because every week I've moved up like 3.
Yeah.
So, because I was like, I told him I was like, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. I'll have my shanks where it goes off in the woods and stuff, but
yeah, bring it back.
I'll bring it back. Bring her back.
I don't think you ever hit that cornhole shot.
Did you ever hit the cornhole shot in the garage? Which one?
We was trying to put it into the cornhole.
Oh no, I never did. I never did.
Exhausted on trying.
Yeah, I really wanted to though. That would have been a really cool shot to hit.
I hit that killer one that you standing in front of the camera.
Yeah.
We'll have to go back and look. 'Cause we had some pretty decent clips and shots. I did the one with Josh jump on the trampoline and put it underneath him.
Yeah.
And it went in.
Thank you for the follow, K-Book. I thought you already followed me. Weirdo.
He unfollowed.
He unfollowed. So, we have a ton of ideas for the next Subathon. We're going to go into this next Subathon with a plan. So, you guys, be ready for that because it's going to have a plan. It's going to have a structure. And everybody understands. Me, Dylan, Josh, we're all, we're going to do this. It's going to happen. So, we're going to have stuff to do. I think we're going to dial it back. Have you ever tried disc golf? Yeah, I have. We played around here a couple times. I wasn't able to because of my knee and stuff like that.
We had the mini one at the Subathon. The midget one.
Yeah, we did. We had a little mini. It's still in my garage. I have not cleaned my garage, by the way. My garage is still scattered everywhere. Just haven't had the motivation to go clean my garage yet. But everything's still kind of scattered everywhere. I just took the most expensive equipment and took it inside. But yeah, we're gonna have a full structure. We're gonna have ideas. I think we're gonna dial it back on not the mechanic stuff, but the working on vehicles and stuff like that, because we noticed it was kind of boring, and plus I was also falling asleep while Dylan was working on the 4-wheeler. So we're gonna.
Yeah, he dozed off snoring there one time.
Yeah, we're gonna.
4-wheeler started without me. I don't have a carb on it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna. So we're gonna dial it back on that kind of stuff, but we are gonna implement new ideas. We're gonna reach out to people to see if they want to come and see how long they can stay and hang out with us and stuff like that. There's gonna be a ton of content, and it's gonna be really good in the next Subathon. We know how successful it can be. How successful this one was, so we're gonna make this we're gonna try. If the second one goes well, it will be a thing that we do. So we want to try it at least one more time with a straight, with a plan. We want to try it with a plan because it worked without a plan, winging it the entire time. Everything we did, none of it was planned. Cornhole wasn't planned. Playing with the golf clubs wasn't planned.
Skateboarding.
Do what?
Skateboarding
was not in the plan. Grilling was brought up during stream. When do you think we should grill? And oh yeah, I got a grill. I'll go get it. And I was like, okay, let's do that. Josh talking to the camera, chucking corn in such a weird way that we don't understand what was going on. So,
who eats corn like that?
Who eats corn like that?
And the sound effects.
Yeah, it was snorting while he's eating corn. I don't know. It was crazy. But that wasn't planned at all. So it worked out, though. Everything we did it made the Subathon what it was. So, like I said, this time we're going to go into this one with an open mind and a full plan. And it should be better. So...
No promises. Got
to do some weird food taste testing. Oh yeah, we definitely a blind test. We'll definitely look into that 100%. There's a bunch of ideas. There's a bunch of ideas we got floating around that we're gonna do, and I want to make this one good because, especially if I'm bringing somebody in and we're paying them $100 a night to sit there and switch for us, definitely want to make it a good subathon. So, but yeah. Overall, Dylan, what did you think of it?
I was tired.
You was tired? I was tired too.
And it was cold.
Yeah, very much.
It was like the first night, I think, was the best.
The first night was it. The views.
Then making it through most of the Saturday was kind of tough.
Yeah.
Just being tired and trying to come up with stuff to do.
The views chart it showed like the first night was the best night. And then like you can tell where it dipped down at night in the morning. And then when it started becoming night again, like you could see us like playing around and stuff. And then like the nighttime started coming, it started picking back up. So definitely think the nighttime stuff is a big one. Josh and Graham on the night shift was awesome. They did good. I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, they 100%. They had me rolling. Like, I wish you guys, by the way.
I'll have to go back and watch it because I've only seen the snippets.
Dude, I was rolling. That's why I couldn't sleep because they were doing so much dumb stuff. I even donated so he would do it. He was doing like rabbit jumps because somebody put like a rabbit in chat. So he was like jumping with like a rabbit and stuff. Dude, it was hilarious.
Smelling the roses.
And I literally got
smelling the earth.
Yeah. he pulled the clear coat off my floor from the concrete, dude.
Like an elephant going
yeah.
up there.
Like his diaphragm was closed when he did that.
Bust a lung.
Yeah. He said he got a headache. So he probably ain't breathed like that in years.
Yeah.
But
it's impressive.
That's why I had only got like 30 minutes of sleep. Like, and that sucked so bad. Remember we was
I had to lay down. I was like, I just got to get some sleep.
Dude, that was rough.
I was snoring, and they said they was making airplanes with my snoring.
Yeah, you was 100%.
I have to go back and watch it.
This time we'll have like sleep cams and stuff too, because that would be funny. Have like a sleep camera, you know?
Yeah.
Because a lot of people like watching stuff like that.
They'll think I died or something.
Bring
my CPAP next time.
We'll just have you on
Darth
screen,
Vader.
you know, like picture in picture. So like,
yeah, that'll be too bad.
Yeah, picture in picture where you're just like on screen, like over here on the bottom, and it's like you and Josh are sleeping, and we're sitting here like doing the subathon. And it's like a camera with you guys sleeping, like tossing and turning. I can't believe Josh didn't wake up when he took a nap. And we were playing like cornhole and yelling and stuff. That was crazy.
I wanted to blow the horn on him so bad and wake him up. I was like, he worked hard on the corn cob and the roses and stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll let him sleep.
Let him sleep, yeah.
Let him catch up.
I can't believe they sit there the whole time and done that. That's funny.
Yeah, that was the plan to the scooter horn him up, but he got up. I was like, dang.
Yeah.
Beat me to it.
But this was our 6th, right? I think it's our 6th episode. I got it in the title. Yep. This was episode 6 of Thought Process. Thank you guys for jumping in and chat. This is our first live. I wanted to see how the live did before we, I just wanted to try.
Experimenting.
Yeah, experiment. That's how you do it. You experiment, you try things, and, you'll find out if it works or not. If it doesn't work, we'll go back to recording. The cornhole board was closer to the mic, and it was so loud. Oh, I know.
Yeah. That was a warped cornhole board, too.
Yeah.
So it made it extra bouncy.
Yeah.
It wouldn't slide. It just like boom and bounce off.
So I had a Yeti. It's a blue Yeti. It's a microphone, and I had the gain turned up because at the first, like if you was to rewatch, I'm gonna re-upload the whole entire stream so everybody can watch it. But when you were watching or when you were talking, you couldn't hear people in the back of the garage, so I had to turn the gain up, and that's why it was so freaking loud. You
could hear everywhere in there, though.
Yeah, 100%. It was a good idea. It was a very good microphone, and I love the way it turned out. But, yes, it was very loud when we were throwing cornholes. But I think that was the only complaint, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Because the sound quality was good, and the mic quality was good. It's just the cornhole was super loud because it was sitting right next to the microphone. No problem. Thank you, Travis. I love the support you always show me. You're the bomb.com. Even though you don't like my videos. Do you know that? He doesn't like YouTube videos.
What?
Yeah. He says it messes with his, like it puts like liked videos in a playlist,
Oh, you don't want to suggest other people like us?
No, he doesn't want to. He doesn't want his algorithm messed up is what it is.
Oh.
He got a good algorithm over there.
Got them Pokemon.
We were looking it
algorithms.
up. Yeah, we were looking
and
up.
Minecraft.
We were looking up like liked videos, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And Travis was like, "How many videos have you liked?" And I was like, "I don't know. Let's look." I was like scrolling or whatever live, you know. And he was like, "Look right there, right there." It was 5,000+ videos liked. I was like, golly. But I've had the account for like 10 years, so.
Yeah, I like music. I like music videos because then when you like start playing them, it'll play the ones that you liked usually right after, sort of like a playlist.
Yeah.
So it's usually, and then like most of the ones that most every video I watch, I always like it if just try to help, you know.
Yeah.
'Cause I know it helps everybody's support when you like stuff. So
yeah, so the likes and the comments are like a massive thing. Subscription, you know, is a subscription, but likes and comments are a massive thing. So if you get on there and you're commenting on YouTube videos and stuff, even after this fully publishes, you get on there and start commenting like, "Oh, that's a great episode," blah blah blah. It pushes it, like it shows YouTube that there are people interested in this video, so it'll push it to, it'll recommend it to more people. And so to get more people like commenting on it and stuff like that. So it's a really cool, really good thing to do when, you know, especially like when we're live and stuff like this. So it's really cool. But I understand, Travis, if it messes up your algorithm, I do not want to mess up your algorithm. But you're always in there commenting, whether I'm live or whether it's just a video. So I appreciate that so much. I appreciate everybody that does it, really. You think we should have cornhole at the next event?
outside.
Yeah.
Maybe not the board. Maybe the board's not so warped.
Yeah, it was 3 foot under regulation. It's supposed to be like 30
because that one board's rigged, man. That thing was bouncing and warped, and it was a weird one.
I gotta fix it 100%.
Probably put like I don't know, almost like a piece of lick sand or something over the top of it. Get it unwarped, and I don't know. Look up what you can put on top of it to make it. Because, you know, it's kind of got to be slick. Got to be able to stick and be slick so you can use both sides of the bag.
I only paid like $20 for the boards.
But you can probably get something, you know, like a Pepsi sign kind of thing.
Yeah. Like some, what do you call it? What do you call that stuff? Well, you have a Pepsi thing at your house.
Yeah, the covers.
Yeah.
We should cut that out so it makes it slick and stick. But you can look up like what you can use for like a regulation board or something.
Yeah.
Because like the ones we had at the brewery that we built, they were like granite or something like that with aluminum feet. So I really don't know what the regulation specific has to be. But
yeah, I know. I don't know the actual regulation itself. I just know how many feet. Because everybody here, they have everybody here. The Yoder's organization are like massive. They're like pros here. So that's how I got into cornhole. Is everybody here playing and stuff. But yeah, they all have
make
like
you a new set.
Yeah, I could. They're probably expensive, but they all have like regulation size boards, like real boards, like in real bags.
We can find other games to play too.
Yeah,
Can Jam or.
We could also do like trick shots and stuff. I think that would be a really cool thing to do.
That'd be like throwing back to the OG day.
Hey.
Basketball, quarter pipe, hoop shot.
Me and you out there throwing our arms out, trying to off the half pipe.
1 megapixel cameras.
Oh, this is another thing. We had decided we was thinking about building a mini ramp inside my garage, and we were thinking about building it on live, like while we were, you know.
I think we could.
I think we could.
I think if we had it like cut out and ready to go bolt together. Yeah. We could probably do it.
I bet you I know the perfect person to cut them out. I mean, I'm sure we could, honestly. But I'm sure
somebody that works on wood stuff.
No. I was talking about Brandon Good because, you know, he builds them things all the time.
Look where you work.
I mean, I know.
All you need is a blueprint. You could buy a blueprint, probably for $10.
You know how you said I'll be on Marketplace tonight when I get home. I'll be on the internet looking for blueprints.
Pop-up camper, quarter pipe, blueprints.
If you guys want to see us live
or donate
camper,
a camper.
There you go. If you guys want to see us live in a camper with a Starlink internet and we're streaming while we're camping, hit that member button below. It's the first link in my description. If you guys want to become a member, I'm trying to swap out the $1. If you want to, you can, you know, become a member for $1. Or if you want to buy memberships for other people, you definitely can. So you go through and hit gift a membership. And you can gift anybody that's watching this live stream a membership. You can gift up to like 100 memberships or something like that. But it's a really good way to support the channel. What Me and Dylan Do, which is mine and Dylan's podcast, and other videos that me and Dylan get into. If you guys want to support, the member section, again, is the first section of the YouTube channel. All the memberships go to paying for, like, again, what me and Dylan do. It pays us gas money to get here, and it pays for stuff for the channel. Like this last live stream, I was able to buy all the equipment that we're going to use next, the next Subathon. So thank you guys so much. And this is Thought Process, episode 6, season 1. And yeah, I guess we will see you guys in the next one.
See you later.
Peace. That was a good one.
Roll Tide.